So we're out here today in Zone 17 in the Kawartha Lakes, fishing for some walleye. We're starting off here, I don't know if you can see that, with one of our hand-tied bucktails. And we're using a technique called rip jigging for walleye. Not a lot of people have heard of it outside of the Kawartha area for some reason. I'm not too sure why. But basically it's rip jigging. So you just toss it. It's almost like flipping for walleye. So you just toss it not very hard or not very far. You just toss it out maybe 10-20 feet. Let it sink to the bottom. And just watch your line. You'll see when your line stops moving, you know it's at the bottom. And once it's there, literally just rip it up, almost like your hook settings. Just give it a good rip. You're gonna rip it, 3-4 feet off bottom, let it settle back down. Once you see your line go slack, it's down at the bottom, rip it up again. You can't really rip it too hard, to be honest. Like, it looks kind of funny, but and a lot of the time, well, I guess about half the time, like, the fish will hit it on the way down, and you might not necessarily feel it, but when you go to rip it up, fish on, you set the hook. Other times you'll see your line jump, or you'll feel that good, that good thump. But that's basically all it is. You just find a weed line. So all we did was we just idled around. We found a spot of heavy weeds, and we just idled around until we found the weed edge where the weeds stopped. And literally, this is a spot we've never even been to before. This is a brand new water we're fishing, and that's it. You just follow along the edge, and just every few feet, just flip it into the edge of the weeds, and you'll see them and you'll get them. And we're in about 8 to 10, 8 to 12 feet of water. And again, just look for those weeds that are nice and high up already. And for that nice, if you can find a nice distinct weed edge, that's ideal. But if not, just kind of look where the weeds taper off and get a little more sparse. Let's get back to her.